What's going on, y'all? It's the kid J Nolan here. Hey man, Fat Joe is no stranger to the headlines, especially in the last couple of years with his Instagram live show that he's been running. He's consistently in the headlines, whether it's commenting on other people's business, big interviews, telling great stories about things that he's witnessed in hip-hop history. All of those things notwithstanding, Fat Joe is now in the headlines again because he's actually suing his accountants after losing over $300,000 in mismanaged money in some type of alleged Ponzi scheme. All right, so let's get into all the details that have been released as of yet and see how this thing unfolds. So news just broke that Fat Joe is accusing his accountant of misappropriating funds under both himself and his wife's names, all right, and accusing him of using the accounts of several MLB baseball players to cover their tracks. Fat Joe's longtime CPA by the name of Andre N. Shamus fired his assistant Vanessa Rodriguez, and the rapper is claiming to have noticed several irregularities in the way that his firm BDO was handling his business accounts. According to TMZ, he first noticed that there were American Express accounts that had been opened under his wife's name, Lorena Cartagena, without their knowledge. Those credit cards were actually used to make multiple large purchases, including tuition payments for Rodriguez's daughter and $40,000 in combined Uber and Uber Eats charges. Upon further investigation, Joe claims to have noticed several of his business entities were also missing large deposits. Another one of Fat Joe's companies by the name of Sneaker Addict Touring was shorted out of more than $300,000, and he further claims that the company attempted to cover this mismanagement of funds by running a Ponzi scheme involving players from the Colorado Rockies, Houston Astros, and the Chicago White Sox. The lawsuit is also alleging that additional American Express accounts were opened under the names of the MLB players Jose Iglesias, Luis Garcia, and Diane Vecito. These accounts were then used to essentially transfer funds from one of BDO clients to another, thus allowing the firm to operate without actually using any cash. For those of y'all that are a little bit familiar with the Fat Joe story, this isn't the first time that he's had to go into battle about accountants and people mishandling his money. In 2012, Fat Joe pleaded guilty to tax evasion for the years of 2007 and 2008 for over $700,000 in income. And while he accepted responsibility for that error, he explained at the time that he had been working with a new accountant who had failed to take care of his tax bills during those years. Joe went on to serve 4 months in jail in federal prison after getting a plea agreement. 2016, Fat Joe was also hit with a tax lien for $1.1 million for underpaying or failing to pay taxes for his 2008, 2009, 2010, and 2014 income taxes. Fat Joe has actually been very transparent about all of these financial issues that he's had with financial advisors, people that were having access to his money, and the fact that he spent multiple millions on entourage and all of these types of things back in the past. So he's not somebody who's trying to absolve himself of any fault. He's very open about the mistakes that he's made. And a lot of people don't seem to understand that when you're making a lot of money and you're not handling it day to day on your own, these types of things happen to a lot of artists, athletes, entertainers, movie stars. This is not something that's just specific to Fat Joe. A lot of people don't talk about these issues, but a lot of people that we see in the public and we have this idea of who they are, the majority of them have gone through similar situations as this, especially when it comes to actually trusting a money management firm to handle your funds. You don't think that they're going to take money from you because you're already paying them handsomely in order to take care of it. But that doesn't mean that somebody's not going to try to shave a little here, shave a little there just to get over. Not to mention this lady, Vanessa Rodriguez, was paying off her child's tuition using Fat Joe's money under his nose. Now that's crazy. As of now, that's all the information that's available. At this point, I want to go ahead and lead the conversation to you guys. What do you think about this situation? Do you think Fat Joe is at fault? Do you think that the BDO management firm is at fault? What's y'all's take on this whole thing? Do y'all even care? Is this something that you're going to be watching? Because a lot of y'all are probably artists, entertainers, or want to be at a certain level financially anyway. So this is something to also have caution about in your journey as well. But again, let me know what y'all think, man. Chime in down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. And if you're new here, also make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Hit that post notification bell for all updates. And I'll see you guys on the next one, all right? Much love and respect, y'all. Peace.